I will speak about the Swiss electoral system, and there are very few similarities with Iraq. One similarity is that it is proportional election system for the parliament. One of the reasons it's different also from the systems that my colleagues will present is that it has the most direct or the strongest direct democratic elements of any system in the world. The system has been in place since 1918 with no real changes except one major change. In 1971, very, very late, women were allowed to vote on the federal level. This is very embarrassing, only in 1971. One of the reasons why this system has been in place with no other changes really since 1918 is that there is no big political conflict about this system because the parliamentary elections do not have a direct impact on the formation of the government. We have a government which is a collegial government always of 7 ministers. We do not have a prime minister. We have a rotating presidency of 7 ministers, and they rule by consensus. So they talk so long until they have an agreement among themselves. And there is a fixed formula called magic formula, which decides the 7 ministries go to 4 parties, always to 4 parties. And then there is a discussion on which parts of the country, we have an Italian, we have a French part, should the ministers come from so that there is a balance. So this is how this works. So let me go back to Parliament and parliamentary elections. So why would Parliament, if it doesn't form the government, be that important? I will come to the election mode in a minute, but why would it be so important? It votes for these 7 ministers. That's the first thing. But they decide when they quit. It has full legislative powers, as I said, to appoint the leadership, but also judges and the military leadership. It is the parliament in Switzerland, not the government, that appoints all these leadership. But it cannot dismiss the government because each minister can decide himself when he quits. Every 4 years only, the parliament votes on every minister. Do we want him? Do we want to continue with him? Yes or no? So it's a very different system. My last comment on the system before I say how the elections function very briefly. Who controls the parliament? It is the people. It is through direct democracy. If the parliament takes a decision the people do not like, they can ask or makes a new law. The people in a referendum can vote against this law and can propose another law, but the people have the checks on the parliament through the referendum. We have 2 chambers parliament. The upper chamber represents the muhafadat by majority vote. Each muhafadat has 2 seats. And this gives muhafadat with a small population very much weight in the upper chamber. In the lower chamber, we have 200 members and we have a proportional election system according to population size in each muhafadat. We have open party lists. I, as a citizen, get many party lists, and then I have different options. I can choose a party list as is, and put it in the ballot box. If I don't like a candidate on the party list I choose, I cross him out and I can double another candidate. I can add names from other parties, but then the vote will go to that party, to the candidate and to that party. So I will have a list with 5 votes for this party and 2 votes for that party. Now the total discussion, just one conflict. We have the 4 parties that are in the government, and they have been there for 30, 40 years. It has been like that. And now we have new parties. We have a Green Party. We have a Green Liberal Party. Both are getting stronger, and they have no representation in government. So there is a big discussion now whether the magic formula will have to change, the formula according to which the ministers are, the federal government is composed. So this, I think, is one of the biggest discussions. Last remark. The system, of course, then does not have a strong opposition because the biggest parties are all in government. But in a way, the opposition can be the population. If politics don't go right, then the population can oppose the politics, and it has instruments to do so. So we always have to think of the element of the population, which can intervene all the time. Thank you very much.